Opportunity doesn't knock twice. Tonight, in Brasilia, it demands to be answered. This city was built on vision, on the belief that greatness is claimed, not given. For Marcus Degli, this is the moment to prove he belongs at the top. The champion defending more than a title. He's defending his place atop the Flyweight prospects. For Luis Aguiar, opportunity is everything. A challenger built for pressure, ready to turn belief into gold. In a division where every second matters, opportunity belongs to the fighter willing to take it. The interim flyweight title is on the line. LFA 225 starts now.
After staging 6 events in Brazil last year, the Legacy Fighting Alliance storms into the capital city, Brasilia, Brazil, for the promotion's first event of 2026 in South America. From inside the Ginásio Nelson Arena, you're watching LFA number 225. And what's up, LFA Nation? Welcome to the new home of the Legacy Fighting Alliance, Vice TV. Ron Kruk alongside Thiago Pamplona tonight. And my man, this is the first of 6 scheduled events here in Brazil. We may even add a few more as the year goes on. But one thing is for certain, tonight we're going to see some of Brazil's top young prospects in that octagon behind us.
Absolutely. We have undefeated prospects. We have veterans making their expected return, heavyweight knockout artists. And of course, a title fight in the main event. I'm not sure if it does get much better than that, Ron.
I tend to agree. And what a year 2025 was for Brazilian mixed martial artists. 6 of the 7 LFA Fans' Choice Awards went to Brazilian athletes, including one that was nominated for Male Fighter of the Year, who returns tonight in the main event. The LFA Interim Flyweight champion, Marcos Degli, he is back, and he puts his belt on the line against another tough Brazilian in Luis Aguiar, who is a finishing machine when the fight hits the ground. Thiago, let's turn the spotlight on the champion, Marcos Degli, who had a huge 2025. The Sao Paulo product captured the LFA interim strap in February and then successfully defended it in July. He is riding an insane 4-year, 11-fight win streak. He's going for number 12 tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Degli, indeed, is a great fighter, and he's not the champion by chance. This kid has a success because he's obsessed with training, and he's a truly MMA fighter, black belt in both Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai. As we can see in the image, 13 MMA victories, 12 finishes. That's a crazy rate for a flyweight fighter.
Yes.
And with high-level competition since day one. Degli has not taken any easy fight throughout his career, Ron.
No, and he does not have an easy opponent tonight in Luis Aguiar. Unfortunately for Aguiar, he will not be fighting for the championship belt. That's because he missed weight. He came in heavy. So even if he gets a win over Degli tonight, he'll get the W, but he will not get the championship hardware. And I got to give him credit, Thiago. He tried everything. He shaved off a incredible beard. He cut his hair, but he still came in 0.6 of a pound over the championship weight. But he comes into this fight, he has been on fire. Winner of 7 in a row. He also is so dangerous on the ground. 8 of his 9 wins coming by way of submission.
Yeah, it's a shame that Aguiar won't be able to take the belt home if he wins, but it is what it is. One thing he told us is that even though the battle's not on the line for him, he's going to fight as it was. And I believe him. None of his fights have reached the final bell. A 100% finish rate, it's not a stat for everybody, but let me tell you something. This is going to be his toughest opponent in his career.
What a matchup in the main event. 2 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts with power in their punches. They have 9 combined knockouts, 12 first-round finishes. What a matchup in the main event. You're welcome, LFA Nation. That is the marquee fight of the night. Let's check out the rest of the matchups here at LFA 225. The early matchups include the undefeated Gabriel Vinicius looking to continue his winning ways and make it 7 victories in a row. Also in the co-main event, this is going to be a great one. Daniel Araujo goes for his 9th consecutive victory when he clashes with Brazilian top team product Derick Borges. All right, Thiago, what is your fight of the night?
Man, it's very hard to choose a single fight for fight of the night. I mean, the main event is outstanding, the co-main event is awesome, but I'm very curious to see Brito versus Vinicius. 2 well-rounded fighters. Brito comes out of the fighting nerd, so they always have a game plan, and he has the unique striking. And on the other side of the cage, we have Vinicius, who is all about violence, and he doesn't come up with a plan. He told us that he doesn't like to prepare himself in terms of strategy. He likes to go in there and figure it out, and I want to see how this thing is gonna roll in the fight.
Packed house here in Brasilia. Brazil, as always, as we are getting ready for LFA 225. Our first event of 2026 in South America, and another just huge crowd here in Brasilia. All right, so let's get the action rolling here tonight, and our ring announcer here in Brazil is Tarso Doria.
Boa noite, Brasília! We are live on Vice TV from BRB Arena here in Nelson, Brasília, Brazil. Let's welcome to the octagon, Joel Salviano in the blue corner.
Joel Salviano, nicknamed Cruel, coming in with a 10-3-1 record, representing the Panda Fight Team, making his LFA debut tonight, said this is the opportunity of a lifetime. It means the world to me.
Let's welcome to the octagon, the red corner, Gabriel Vinicius.
A big pop for the hometown hero, Gabriel Vinicius, fighting out of Brasilia, the 26-year-old undefeated athlete, coming in, Thiago, with a 6-0 record. He's 2-0 inside the LFA octagon. He went 4-0 in 2025, scoring a knockout and 3 submissions.
Absolutely, this is another well-rounded fighter. He's 6-0, as you said, 5 finishes, and 5 finished in the first round. So he always starts the fight pushing the pace, putting his distance. He's got sharp striking, and he has a very good BJJ ground game as well, as we saw last time when he rear naked choked Yuri Anselmo. This is a fight that on paper is a grappler versus a striker, but both of the fighters, they said that Joel said, I'm not gonna grapple him, and Gabriel Vinicius said, if I need, I'll take him to the ground. So we never know. That's why we love MMA.
Let's get the action rolling here in Brasilia, Brazil. Check out the tail of the tape for our first matchup, powered by Bondi Pure. Gabriel Vinicius is 26 and Joel Salviano is 4 years older. Vinicius is 2 inches taller, weighed in lighter, and has a 2-inch reach advantage. Now to kick off the action here at LFA number 225, here is our ring announcer tonight, Tarso Doria.
Boa noite, Brasília. Vamos começar os trabalhos. Let's get these fighters introduced. Before that, this fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Brought to you by Bondi Pure, the ultimate health and detox drink. It's a science, not a drink. Learn more at bondipure.com. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's a jiu-jitsu fighter, standing 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in 170.4 pounds, with 7 wins, 1 loss, from Panda Fight Team, Rondônia, by way of Macapá, Amapá, Joel Cruel Salviano. In the red corner, he's a striker, standing 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in 171 pounds, with 6 wins, no losses, from Cerrado MMA, Ceilândia, Distrito Federal, by way of Brasília. He is Gabriel Vinicius. Your referee is Julio Catarino.
What seems to be a capacity crowd here in Brasilia. Joel Salviano and Gabriel Vinicius. Can the win streak continue for Vinicius? 6-0, and we are underway. The black belt in Muay Thai versus the black belt in BJJ. Salviano will want to take this fight down. Vinicius will want to keep it standing. Oh, and some big shots there from Gabriel Vinicius.
Beautiful tight clinch work. Nice knee to the body, and he's trying to reach to the face.
This is Vinicius' world. Black belt Muay Thai. It is funny that he calls himself a striker and he has 4 wins via submission and only 1 knockout. Riding a 4-fight win streak.
That's what modern MMA is about, Ron.
That's well said. Very true. Multiple state champion in Muay Thai and a kickboxing background as well.
As we said before, Vinicius is very aggressive since the first second. Ooh, nice counter takedown. There we go.
And after the scramble, the Muay Thai fighter, Vinicius on top. He gets back on his, that looked like a shot to the back of the head. Very close. And now an opportunity for the black belt in BJJ, Joel Salviano.
And beautiful transition from Salviano. He put the hooks in, he tried to sweep, and then he connected the sweep attempt to the single leg and was able to take the fight to the ground. Nice use of the wizard from Vinicius to get the fight back on their feet.
Three minutes to go in this opening round. LFA welterweight division. According to a Dime Bit Sports Casino, and it was Vinicius who was the big favorite, minus 714, and the comeback on Salviano was plus a 385. The undefeated favorite looking to go a perfect 7-0.
Vinicius is making a good use of that elbow, but he needs to be careful because he threw the strike to the back of the head more than once.
Yeah, absolutely. Vinicius outstriking Salviano right now, 24-2. And look at this!
Anaconda choke.
The black belt in Muay Thai breaking out the black belt in BJJ.
It looks tight.
Oh, what a scramble. Vinicius lets it go and now is teeing off. Under 2 minutes to go. What a scramble.
Yeah, Salviano now is trying to go for the knee bar, either the knee bar or the heel hook. But Vinicius is with a good posture. Now he can get a sweep as well. That's a trick position for MMA because sometimes you expose your face to the strikes.
5 submission wins for Salviano. Couple coming via rear naked choke. He's got a Kimura, guillotine, and an armbar.
Yeah, and mind, Vinicius is showing no respect for Salviano's black belt in jiu-jitsu.
He really isn't. I mean, seems very comfortable on the ground right now. And continues to work the body and the side of the head as we have 1 minute to go, opening round. Glad you could be a part of LFA 225 from Brasilia, Brazil.
Good ground and pound with Vinicius. He's securing the position, going for the rear naked choke again. He gave up.
This was a big opening round for Vinicius. Hometown favorite. It's 5 first-round finishes on his resume. And these little short, sharp shots continue to land.
Yeah, great
Couple
work.
knees to the body, too.
There he goes.
Salviano back up, eats a couple elbows for his trouble as the time winds down here in the opening round.
Wow.
And what a dominant striking performance by Gabriel Vinicius, outstriking Joel Salviano 78-2, Thiago.
Wow, yeah, that was a monologue. I believe that if Vinicius had maybe 30 more seconds, he could finish the fight. I mean,
it was getting close, no doubt about it.
Salviano was pretty much saved by the bell. Great first round of Vinicius. He was able to make his way up when the fight went to the ground on the bottom position. He went for the anaconda choke and it was tight. Salviano did a very good job by escaping that position. And then when the fight went to the ground again, very good use of the elbows and the ground and pound. Big first round for the undefeated Gabriel Vinicius.
Huge first round, no doubt about it. We were talking during the prelims about judges needing to score rounds more in the 10-8 scoring system, and I mean, that was as dominant of a performance by that man, not that man, Gabriel Vinicius, who outstruck him, and they updated the stats, Thiago, 88-2. Landing 92% of his strikes known.
Wow.
And a lot of those were on the ground, small, short, sharp shots, but still, what a dominant performance.
Yeah, but a bunch of small punches make big punches.
That's well said. They will take their toll. Round number 2 underway. Gabriel Vinicius in the yellow trunks and the red tape. Joel Salviano, blue tape and black trunks.
And I imagine that it's very frustrating for Salviano because on the paper, if the fight goes to the ground, it is his advantage. But it didn't happen in the first round. Vinicius was was a better striker and a better grappler.
And I liked what you said. I mean, Vinicius wasn't showing the black belt any respect on the ground.
Not at all. Not at all.
Just going to work.
Yep.
Salviano's got some power too. Couple knockouts on his resume, and he's letting the fist fly here in the second.
Yeah, we talked to Salviano yesterday, and we asked him, "Are you taking the fight to the ground?" And he said, "I won't need."
Yeah, he actually kind of got upset at us, didn't he?
He said, I'll punch him so hard that he's going to try to take me to the ground.
Now a scramble here on the ground. Vinicius on top from half mount, half guard.
Yeah, and always looking for the finish. He's trying to get the arm triangle.
Salviano has to be careful not to give up that back. I mentioned it before. Vinicius with a couple of victories, submissions via rear naked choke.
Yeah, the way that Salviano is trying to stand up gives Vinicius the advantage to run to the back. And the crowd is definitely on Gabriel Vinicius' side.
No doubt about it. Comes in with the spotless 6-0 record, 2-0 inside the LFA octagon. Went 4-0 last year.
for the posture and the position that Salviano is, I imagine that he's tired because it's not very clever to accept the half guard position with your back flat against the canvas.
Midway point of the second round.
That's what he needs to do. Oop. Oh, Gabriel may go to the Darce choke.
Oh, beautiful. Now looking to take the back of Salviano. He tries to roll out of it.
Wow.
Plenty of time to operate as we come up on 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, let's see if Vinicius is going to be able to put the hooks in. Nice elbow.
Salviano gets up, but for how long? I mean, Thiago, at this point, do you feel it would benefit Vinicius to break up and create that distance? He is the stronger striker.
Yeah, in theory, Gabriel Vinicius is also a better striker. So Salviano is in a dead-end street for me right here. He needs a single punch. He needs to pull a rabbit out of his hat. The situation does not look good for him, and he looks tired.
He does look tired.
Vinicius also looks tired.
The striking clinic continues. Vinicius out the striking Salviano 119 to 14.
Yeah, Salviano needs to go all in. I mean, throw big hands and expect the best and hope for the best.
Salviano ate a shot, punching his way in. Nice counter from Vinicius. Salviano breathing very heavy. Those hands keep coming down too. Nice knee to the body from Vinicius. There's another one. Ooh. Oh, wicked knees now. And a beautiful 1-2. Vinicius' strikes finding the target as time winds down here in the second round.
Yeah, Salviano just accepted being taken down just not to get a knee to the face.
And he is struggling to get back over to his corner. Finally makes it over to his stool. But another dominant round by Gabriel Vinicius.
Yeah, absolutely. Salviano got some hands connected, but not enough to win this round for sure. Because Gabriel he also connected some hands. He took the fight to the ground. He was doing ground and pound. He was better at the walls. So another round for Gabriel Vinicius in my point of view. And I mean, Salviano is tough. He defends himself well, but he needs to do something different. He always defended himself. There was no time that he was being the aggressor.
133 strikes to 21. Vinicius landing 17 of 18 elbows, 9 of 8 with his kicks, and had over 4 minutes of ground control. Wow. As Annie gets us ready for round number 3, welterweight action. Both men breathing heavy. Round number 3 underway. Make sure you're following the Legacy Fighting Alliance on all social media platforms at LFA Fighting. Vinicius looking to remain unbeaten and win his 7th straight. Took me a minute. I forgot that he dyed his hair white yesterday.
Oh, that's true.
You know, at first I was like, wait a minute. Does not look like Gabriel. And now Salviano punching his way in and now eats a couple shots.
Yeah, that's what Salviano needs.
He's got to.
He needs to make the fight dirty. He needs to take it to the extreme so he can stand a chance against Vinicius in the 3rd round. The first 2 rounds were very clear. Salviano needs to finish that fight if he wants his arm raised by the end of the 3rd round.
And Salviano has not fought in over 16 months. So maybe a little ring rust here at the beginning.
Yes.
Maybe, you know, gassed out a little bit as well.
That's why it's very important to keep yourself active if you're a fighter.
And our referee has called timeout. You see a little blood from the side of the face of Gabriel Vinicius.
I can tell for sure.
Yeah, there we go. Great shot there.
Yep, there is.
Low cut. I still don't know why he called timeout. Do you?
I think it was a strike to the back of the head.
Well, we are back underway, and Salviano at least opened up a cut and has a chance. Big body shot from Salviano.
He's doing the right thing. He's going all in.
Ripped that body shot. He needs to follow it up, though.
So as I was saying, it's very important for a fighter to remain active. Even if you don't have a MMA fight schedule, go train, go fight on BJJ tournaments, maybe boxing tournaments, spar a lot at the gym. We don't know if Salviano was doing that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, comes in riding a 4-fight win streak, 10 professional victories. Last loss was all the way back in 2022. Got that 100% finish rate, so he can end a fight in an instant. And he's going to need to do that if he wants to get his hand raised.
Oh, and apparently we have a cut.
Oh, that elbow cut him open.
Ooh.
Beautiful, sneaky elbow.
And the referee's taking a look at the cut.
Under
Wow,
2
it looks
minutes
bad.
ago, it is leaking.
A lot of blood.
No doubt about it. Oh, he is right in front of us, and his back is just covered in blood.
Wow.
Salviano pressing on. And the face of Gabriel Vinicius showing some damage as well.
He has a heck of a heart.
Oh, without a doubt. Oh, look at Salviano.
Wow. Covered by
Battered,
his own blood, looking
bloodied,
for the fight.
But still pressing forward.
And Gabriel's hair is red again.
Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, man, under a minute to go. And Gabriel Vinicius looking to end this fight. Hammer fist coming down. Blood splattering on the canvas. Continues to pound away. Salviano just hanging on.
He's trying
Taking
to go for
a beating.
trying to go for the deep half guard sweep, but Vinicius has a great top position. I mean, with all the blood, everything got slippery.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a bloodbath in there. I'm glad
is.
they're on the opposite side of the octagon. And Gabriel Vinicius gets the crowd on their feet. Oh, wow. Salviano moving forward, eats another shot.
It seems
Well,
like he's wearing a Halloween costume
Oh,
with all
I
that
mean,
blood.
it's out of a horror flick, no doubt about it. But somehow survives this fight.
Wow, what a chin.
Give Joel Salviano some credit. But a dominant performance by Gabriel Vinicius. And you're right, his hair is red again. Wow. Our cut men, they got their work cut out for them.
Man, and hats off to Salviano. He was looking for the finish until the last second. He was walking forward, all covered by his own blood, trying to finish the fight.
Looking at the unofficial stats right now, Vinicius outstruck Salviano 177 to 49, landing 81% of his strikes, and a lot of it was those close-up ground and pound or elbows.
That clip is nasty. I mean, Vinicius hammering him and the blood splashing to the canvas.
It was unbelievable.
That's cinematic.
What a shot from our crew here in Brasilia. GWP crew. What a fight. We will get the official decision as LFA 225 rolls on after this. Back in Brasilia, LFA 225. Let's get the official decision inside to Tarso Doria.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of very good fighting, we go to the judge scorecards for decision. The judges scores 30-25, 30-26, 30-26 for your winner by unanimous decision, Gabriel Vinicius.
After a 4-win 2025 campaign, undefeated, Gabriel Vinicius keeps the W's coming, scoring his 7th consecutive victory, Thiago, to improve to a spotless 7-0.
Yeah, absolutely. 7-0, 26 years old. A heck of a performance, showing that his striking is sharp. His grappling is on sharp. As we said, he didn't respect Salviano's black belt in jiu-jitsu. That kid, I'm looking forward to see more of Gabriel Vinicius.
Absolutely. Remember the name, Gabriel Vinicius. He is now 7-0, 3-0 inside the LFA octagon. LFA number 225 continues after this. UFC kicks off their 2026 season tomorrow night in the fight capital of the world when Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett fight for the interim lightweight belt in the main event of UFC 324. As always, a host of former LFA athletes will enter into the octagon in Las Vegas. A total of 11 LFA alum will be in action, including 4 former champions, Waldo Cortez Acosta, Derrick Lewis, Denzel Freeman, and Charles Johnson. Good luck to all the former LFA athletes at UFC 324 tomorrow in Las Vegas. We move to the LFA Featherweight division next, and 2 athletes with a combined 18 victories square off. The Fighting Nerd, Icaro Brito, a black belt in Muay Thai, looks for his 9th career win when he tangles with capoeira specialist Aristides Vinicius, who has 8 career submission wins. LFA 225 continues on the other side.
The future of fortune, the edge of exhilaration. At DimeBit.com, the odds are rewritten, the stakes are redefined, and the thrill is unparalleled. Not just a game, a revolution in motion. Imagine a world where every wager is a step closer to the ultimate prize. When the world plays safe, you play smart. Dimebit.com, casino, sportsbook, your playground of possibilities. It's engineered adrenaline pushed past the boundaries, defy expectations. Visit us now.
Every product Brunt makes is named after one of my buddies in the trades who inspired it and helped us design it. Matt Marin, Union Drywaller, needed a wedge boot with serious comfort. Tony Tora, Army veteran and jack of all trades, needed a pant that's built tough and versatile. And John Chevlin, contractor and business owner, needed a work hoodie that performs in any situation. Every step of our design process revolves around listening to the guys who actually do the work, because they've earned a seat at the table.
CPI, stem cells, they could do some wild shit down there.
My shoulder was jacked. I went down there, worked, man.
Eric Anders' neck was up, and then he went down and got stem cell treatment. Now it doesn't bother him at all anymore.
I definitely recommend CPI. It's changed my life. The best stem cell clinic in the world.
I just come and I do stem cells to make sure that I'm resetting my body and staying healthy.
It regenerates tissue, reduces inflammation. The results are amazing.
When it comes to the science of stem cells, no one comes close to CPI. There's not even a close.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, and maybe not the next month. I will be champion one day, I promise. I promise.
Hey, what's up guys? This is Brandon Moreno and I'm so happy to announce my introduction to OnlyFans. It's time to get naked. Nah, I'm just kidding. Video gloves, exclusive content, training, instructions, all that stuff and more. You can watch it in my OnlyFans channel. Guys, subscribe, I'll see you there. Let's go.
Most people think getting in fighting shape is all about brutal workouts and starving yourself. They're wrong, and I should know.
World-renowned trainer of 12 UFC champions, 3-time trainer of the year.
Here's my secret weapon. Bondi Pure cuts off hunger and nourishes your body. This makes cutting, leaning out, and getting into top condition easy.
45,000 success stories and counting.
Try it risk-free for 90 days. Bondi Pure, it's the champion secret to effortless weight cutting.
Welcome back to Brasilia, Brazil, and LFA 225. Ron Crook and Thiago Pamplona with you as we move now to the featherweight division in a matchup between Aristides Vinicius and Icaro Brito. The tail of the tape powered by Evora. Both athletes 26 years old and made the contracted weight. Brito is an inch taller and Vinicius is slightly longer in the arms. Back inside to our ring announcer tonight, who is Tarso Doria.
Let's now introduce our next fighters. This fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds and brought to you by Evora. Introducing the blue corner, he's a capoeira fighter, standing 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in 145.6 pounds, with 10 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw, from Centro de Treinamento Carrasco Lima, Goiânia, Goiás, Aristides, Monstrão, Vinicius! In the red corner, he's a striker, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in 146 pounds, with a pro record of 8 wins, 1 loss, representing the Fighting Nerds from Itapetininga, Bahia, by way of São Paulo, Brazil, Icaro Brito! Your referee, João Cláudio Soares.
Second ring girl tonight, Jessica getting us ready for this featherweight matchup. And the Fighting Nerds, Icaro Brito and Aristides Vinicius. Brito with the red tape and the yellow trunks comes in a big favorite, minus 1,000 according to DimeBit, the official sports betting app and online casino of the LFA. Comeback on Vinicius is at plus 480. Vinicius with a 100% finishing rate has 10 victories, 2 wins via knockout, and 8 submissions.
There's a lot of hype on Brito, Ron, because he was scheduled to fight for a Contender Series 2024 and 2025, and he couldn't get a fight. He had some visa issues. Now he's coming back to the LFA to keep himself active. You know, you can't wait for the right opportunity.
Sure.
I mean, you have to keep fighting, and the LFA is the best place to be.
Absolutely, yeah. He was dealing with a lot of fights falling through. Finally returning to competition and looking for his 8th win in a row. But you mentioned first fight in 13 months. 3 LFA fights and 2 Contender Series fights fall through. And then he had to deal with some visa issues as well. And a crazy scramble there. And a knee from Vinicius.
Nice answer for Vinicius' takedown. And in my opinion, that's the game plan for Vinicius. Even though he said he doesn't have a game plan, the best fit for his game is that. Close the distance, try to take the fight to the ground, use his brown belt and BJJ, and close the distance. Something wrong with Brito's shorts.
And another timeout for a wardrobe malfunction. We're back at it. Yeah, Brito was talking about it. This fight said, I'm just more skillful. I train with better athletes, the fighting nerds. Felt very confident coming into this matchup. But I did like what Vinicius said too. He's like, yeah, he's getting a lot of hype. I'm going to steal his thunder.
And Vinicius was all about violence when we talked to him. He said, I don't plan, I don't have a strategy. I'll go there. It's about violence and it's about hurting people. And that's what I do. Are we going to judge his methods?
Not
Absolutely
at all.
not.
Brown belt and BJJ. Capoeira background as well. Started that sport at age 9. But he is a finisher. Midway point of round number 1, LFA Featherweight division action.
One of the things about the fighting nerds is that their takedown defense is very good. We're talking about Jean Silva, Caio Borralho. Those guys defend takedowns like no one because Flávio Álvaro is their grappling, their wrestling coach, and he's very good at the wall game.
Vinicius gets a knee through. Sliding down, and Brito, nice balance and sprawl. But Vinicius kept working at it.
Great use of the
Brito
wizard.
down. And now it's Brito with the attacking the neck.
He's got the anaconda choke.
Yeah, look at that.
In kind of a guillotine position. He may get it.
Plenty of time to operate.
He may get it.
Vinicius may be in trouble. Brito.
If he puts his the hook in yet and try to sweep Vinicius, he can get better angles to work on his pressure.
Taking his time. If he pulls this off, this would be Brito's first victory via submission.
Well defended.
Vinicius powering through and pops his neck out.
It was hard to get the anaconda choke at that position because Vinicius' hips were too high, and that releases a bit of the pressure.
And looks like some blood, maybe a cut on the forehead of Icaro Brito. .30 seconds.
Oh, nice.
Nice knee to the rib cage from Vinicius. And he Throws a combo as time winds down. Horn sounds.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, a little extracurricular.
Okay.
Fans appreciate it here. Another incredible crowd in Brasilia. Brazil, as we'll check out the highlights. That was a real nice low kick and attacking the lead leg from Vinicius.
I think that second round is going to be about who's going to put the pressure, who's going to choose the pace of the fight. Because Icaro had great moments when he was walking forward, and Vini and Aristides had great moments when he was walking forward. So the one who is going to be able to control the distance and control the center of the octagon, in my opinion, it's going to take the advantage for the second round. But very interesting fight so far. Vinicius, even though he mentioned that he doesn't have a game plan, he's doing right. He's being able to close the distance and trying to put Icaro Brito in some bad situations in terms of grappling.
And he's ready for round two, and we hope you are as well. Trying to get some more of that blood off the canvas after that bloodbath we saw in our opening fight. These two just continue to stare each other down.
Some bad blood.
Oh, I see what you did. No doubt about it. They got a little heated at the weigh-ins yesterday as well. So this is not shocking.
I like it. I won't deny it. I like it.
Round two underway. Brito with the red tape and yellow trunks. Vinicius blue tape and black shorts. And both men firing wildly to start this second round.
Yes, nobody wants to be the
capoeira background for Vinicius.
Nobody wants to be the one backing up.
Ooh. Vinicius able to block that kick, and then Brito to the rib cage.
Oops.
It's slick in there.
Yep.
We've seen several fighters slip.
It's maybe because of the blood of the last fight. Vinicius is doing great because a creative striker like Brito needs a space to work, and Vinicius is closing it, not giving any space for Brito to breathe.
Ooh. Oh, and now on the back of Brito.
Every time you're fighting a creative striker, you need to close the distance.
Vinicius on the back of Brito. Swarming him here. I think he was complaining that Brito was hanging on to the cage. 8 submission wins for Vinicius, including a couple via rear naked choke. Brito trying to spin his way out. Vinicius is very powerful.
He is.
Able to keep Brito in that body lock.
I like the way he places his head underneath Brito's chin. It's very effective. The thing about takedowns is that who has their head lower has the advantage to try to take down. So it's very important to control the head and to put your head below your opponent's head when you are in that position.
Restart in the center of the octagon. This is the distance Brito wants, but then he goes in and clinches up.
Yep. Let's see if he's trying to take the fight to the ground. He's very good with inside and outside trips. Let's see if he can get one of those. Ooh, nice elbow.
Looking at our fight stats right now, Brito outstriking Vinicius 29-22. Vinicius with almost 45 seconds of ground control. Nice popping jab from Brito. Almost another slip.
Ooh. We had some bad intentions with that combo.
A little backhand too.
It's pretty much a boxing matchup, right? Throwing a lot of hands. Oh, nice knee.
Good knee to the body. Overhand right from Vinicius.
Yeah, Brito's corner, if I'm not mistaken, it's Felipe Buacal, LFA veteran. Just said you need to touch him more, use combinations. It's not going to be with a single strike. And he's listening to it.
Yeah, going upstairs and to the body with that combination. Yeah, he needs to start throwing some volume here as Vinicius starts chattering to Brito.
Oh.
Time winding down here in the second. Spinning back fist just misses. Vinicius trying to chase Brito down. Oh, and a little catches him on the break, gets a warning from the referee. For new episodes of Inside LFA, fight card updates and athlete profiles, check us out at LFA Fighting.
That was a very close second round. Both fighters connected. I mean, I think Brito connected more hands, he had more volume, but Vinicius, it's doing great in terms of striking. I'm definitely surprised of how good he's able to strike against a specialist like Icaro Brito.
Yeah, Vinicius came in a almost 5-1 underdog. The minus 1,000 favorite, Icaro Brito out of Sao Paulo, looking to improve to 9-1. Round number 3 underway. Brito and Vinicius. I mean, both these men have knockout power. Brito with 5 KOs on his resume and another timeout. Is this the NBA? I've never seen so many timeouts in my life.
Well,
that was a low blow for sure.
There are two kind of knockout artists. The single punch ones, like Francis Ngannou, like Alex Pereira. And there are some knockout artists that they need to build the knockout, like Max Holloway, like Dustin Poirier. And then I feel like Brito is the second type, a guy who needs to build, who needs to throw volume, to connect.
Yes.
That's what he needs. But it feels like he's waiting for that counter, that perfect counter strike.
And now the pace is picked up here in the third. Vinicius not intimidated at all by the fighting nerd.
Not at all.
1-1 record here in the LFA, 10-3-1 overall. Back. All right, reset. Nice jab from Brito. And good exchange. Back and forth. Brito gets dropped. I think it was partially a slip.
Yeah, I can't tell
but
for sure.
But Vinicius he's throwing some leather. here in the third. Great action.
Last fight, we seen the striker not respecting the grappler, and now we see the grappler showing no respect at all to the striking
Saying, I'll
specialist.
stand and trade with you, no problem. Three minutes to go, third round.
In that position, Brito can throw knees to his face. Not anymore, because he has the knee to the ground now. But if you have only hands and feet to the ground, you're considered a grounded opponent. Oop, not there, not there.
Yeah, you better watch that spinning elbow from Vinicius.
Oh, another anaconda choke. He has the grip, but he needs to get a hold of the legs as well.
Oh, with so much sweat and blood, it's going to be difficult to pull off this choke. At what point does he let it go?
Just change the grip to a hand-to-hand. Yep, there he goes.
Under 2 minutes to go.
Yep.
Nice combination from Brito.
Yeah, that's the kind of combination I'm missing from Brito. He's very good at it, and I feel like he's not throwing it.
Yeah, we've seen him be very active in fights before and throw in volume, and maybe it's just he can't find a rhythm tonight. No. Vinicius comes in looking for a takedown, and nice balance and sprawl from Brito. Main event tonight, matching up a Marcos Degli, the LFA Interim Flyweight Champion, and Luis Aguiar. Here's your marquee fight of the night here at LFA 225.
Yeah, the referee is asking for some action because you're pretty much doing anything.
I like it, breaks them up and resets them. Ooh, nice kick from Vinicius, just blocked by Brito.
Okay, now we see some capoeira.
The fans appreciated it. Elbow from Icaro.
Ooh, another one. Wow.
Just misses, and actually caught him a little bit. Vinicius breaking out the capoeira here in the final seconds of the third round. And that will do it. We will go to the judges' scorecards. 2 fights in a row.
That last kick sounded like a slap.
It did. It did. It connected. I love this sign of respect. Once it's all said and done,
Absolutely.
they embrace inside the octagon.
All the bad blood remains inside the octagon. There's no need to take it out of here.
Well, some great action here in the third. Yeah, that was Vinicius just pretty pushing Brito down on that one. Didn't really connect. That was a nice shot.
It was a very nice shot, and the spinning kicks were very good as well. I mean, Ron, I don't know.
Maybe he should have broke him out a little bit earlier.
Yeah. And I don't know about the results. I don't know what to think. I mean, I won't be surprised with any kind of result tonight. They both had great moments, both in the ground and striking. I don't know what to expect.
We will get the judges' official decision as LFA 225 continues after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Judges score 30-27, 29-28, 29-28. For your winner, by unanimous decision, Aristides Monstro Vinicius!
What an upset! Make it back-to-back victories for Aristides. Vinicius, almost a 5-1 underdog, earns the unanimous decision win, Thiago.
He did it, and he deserved it. He did the right thing, he closed the distance, he put Icaro in bad places that we've never seen him before. Great job by Aristides Vinicius, showing that he's not only a grappler, but his striking is on point, and his strategy. Even though he said, I don't come up with a strategy, I don't think about it, he just played the perfect strategy to beat a guy like Icaro Brito.
And breaks out a little capoeira to celebrate. He ends Icaro Brito's 7-fight win streak. February begins with another LFA back inside the Ginásio Nelson Arena in Brasilia, Brazil. LFA 225 action as we move on to the light heavyweight division. Here is the matchup. The tail of the tape, powered by Brunt Workwear. 32-year-old Leon Soares, 4 years older than 28-year-old Miguel Porto. Both athletes stand at 6 feet and came in under the 205-pound mark. And Porto will try and utilize a 5-inch reach advantage. Once again inside Tarso Doria.
Let's introduce our fighters for this light heavyweight bout, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds, and it's brought to you by Brunt Workwear, the hardest working brand on workwear. Check us out online on bruntworkwear.com. And introducing, in the blue corner, he's a striker standing 6 feet tall, weighing in 203.6 pounds, with 4 wins, 2 losses, from Taitim, Macaé, Rio de Janeiro, Miguel Porto. And now, in the red corner, he's a striker standing 6 feet tall, weighing in 202 pounds, with 9 wins, 3 losses. Team soldier from Goiânia, Goiás, by way of Brasília, Distrito Federal. He is Leon Ogro Soares. Your referee is Julio Catarino.
Hometown fans supporting one of their own, Leon Soares, as Miguel Porto comes into hostile territory. A huge matchup in the LFA light heavyweight division. And according to DimeBit, the official fight odds of the LFA, this is basically a pick'em. Porto coming in at -122 and Soares a -114. Soares with the red tape and yellow trunks. Miguel Porto, blue and black. Ron Kruk and Thiago Pamplona with you tonight, live on Vice TV.
I don't want to jinx it, but unlike the other 2 fights we had, I don't think this one is going to the judges.
Don't jinx it.
I hope I don't.
11 career knockouts between these 2 men. Soares with 7 on his resume. I think you might be right, though. Porto has 5 KOs. Ooh. Leon Soares pounding his way in 10 months after coming up short in the LFA light heavyweight title fight. He returns tonight. Lost to Uran Sotabadiev, now in the UFC. But it was a great matchup via 3rd round Kimura.
It was, and he had his hand broken in this first round, and he kept fighting until the last one.
That's right. Broke his hand. I think he said his first punch he threw.
Yep.
That opening round, and made it all the way through towards the end of the 3rd.
It shows how big his heart is.
Had surgery, said he's 100% healed up, but that was why he needed 10 months off. I think he said he broke it in 10 places, didn't he?
Yes, 10 different places, 10
Crazy.
pieces.
Crazy.
Ooh, ooh, wow.
And now, Soares on his back, and Porto operating from half guard.
Yes, Soares tried to go for the outside trip, and Porto reversed. Now he's on top position.
Porto, the black belt in Muay Thai, but he does have a blue belt in BJJ, but he's happy to take this fight down.
I may have jinxed it, I'm sorry.
I have faith in you. This one's going to pick up. And Leon Soares, his 3 losses, all via submission. So this is not a position that he wants to be in.
Yeah, he's doing a good job, though. He's preventing Porto to posture up, to throw some punches. But it's not a good idea to be flat against the floor when you are doing half guard. Yep, there's go, underhook, and then try to hip escape towards his left side.
Soares trying to keep Porto very close, hanging on, but Porto going to attack those ribs, and there are some big shots there. Pummeling Soares now. Oh, punches his way in. And now Soares gets back on his feet, and he lands a big right.
Wow. Okay.
The fans on their feet.
Now we're
they
talking.
Want some action. Two big light heavyweights throwing down.
Soares is trying to punch his way in, but Porto is being able to maintain the distance. I mean, as soon as they plant their foot and start throwing strikes, yes, that's what I want to see.
That was that very close shot from Porto that Leon Soares was just able to duck under.
Soares is doing the hunting.
Coming up on 1 minute to go. These two are throwing down. Soares catches Porto. His way in. And Soares seems to be finding a little bit of a rhythm. So coming up on 30 to go.
It's just Miguel Porto looks a little gassed out.
Yeah.
His hands are down. Looks a little sloppy.
Soares looking for a takedown.
He goes for the takedown.
And he
was
gets
not
it.
expecting that. There he goes. Ooh, and he's got some blood.
Well, that's been the theme of the night as Leon Soares on the back of Miguel Porto. Looking for a submission. He tapped out! Over and out! Leon Soares gets his 10th career victory, but his first ever via submission. You gotta be kidding me. The big man.
I'm thankful I didn't jinx it, but who was expecting Miguel Porto against Leon Soares to end up with a submission?
Not us, my man, not us. Wow. What a submission. Take a look at the action. And that's when we thought Soares could be in a little trouble. Fighting off his back, gave up his back, and it looked like Miguel Porto was in control. And then some big shots from the big man. And Leon Soares just kept throwing. Stuck him with the jab. The big takedown. And that was really the beginning of the end.
Absolutely, and I love the way he put the rear naked choke in without the hooks. I mean, he started squeezing with non-hook in.
We will get the official time of the stoppage coming up next.
And the referee has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 59 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by submission, Leon Ogro Soares!
After coming up short in the LFA light heavyweight title fight, Leon Soares returns in a big way, scoring his first ever submission with 1 second left on the clock. Who would have thought Leon Soares, the submission specialist, Thiago?
Spectacular. If you put some money on Leon Soares by submission in the first round, you are a rich man right now.
Cha-ching! Bam! Getting paid. What a performance by the big man representing Brasilia. Leon Soares improves to 10-3. On Friday, February 27th, LFA returns to the beautiful coastal California town of Ventura after a successful debut last summer. It's a Bantamweight title eliminator when two of the best grapplers in the division face off as Rafael Militia takes on Shuya Kamekubo. Both grapplers were nominated for the 2025 Fans' Choice Award for Submission of the Year, with Militia winning the award for his incredible calf slicer victory at LFA 199. Tickets for LFA 227 on February 27th are available at lfatix.com and will be broadcast live in the United States on Vice TV and worldwide on the LFA Fight Network. Follow at LFA Fighting on social media for card updates, fight previews, and new episodes of Inside LFA. We keep the action going here at LFA 225. Coming up, a key matchup in the middleweight division. Bone Theme Brothers trained Marcio Cabral looks to follow up a highlight reel KO in his LFA debut. He locks horns with knockout specialist Julio Spadaccini, who has scored 6 first-round finishes. You are watching LFA 225 live from Brasilia, Brazil, and live on Vice TV. Action rolls on. We move to the middleweight division and check out the tail of the tape powered by Nexco. Marcio Cabral is 32. And Julio Spadaccini is 1 year younger. Both fighters are 6'2" and have 75-inch reaches and made the contracted weight for this matchup. Back inside to Tarso.
And now let's introduce these fighters for this fight who's scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds and is brought to you by Grupo Nexco. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's a grappler and a boxer, standing 6 feet 2 inches tall. In the weigh-ins, he made 185. He has 9 wins, 4 losses, representing Lucas Mineiro from São Paulo, Brazil, Julio Spadaccini. And now introducing the red corner. He's a boxer and a luta livre fighter, standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in 184.6 pounds, with 12 wins, 3 losses, representing the Bofi Brothers, Vitória de Santo Antão, Pernambuco, by way of Brasília, Distrito Federal, the son of a god, Marcio Cabral. Your referee is João Cláudio Soares.
Big matchup in the LFA middleweight division. Cabral and Spadaccini. Marcio Cabral, 12-3 record, and that man, Julio Spadaccini, comes in with a 9-4 record. The slight favorite in this one, according to DimeBit, is Marcio Cabral at -175. Comeback on Spadaccini +125. Ron Kruk and Thiago Pamplona with you cage side. These two are wasting no time, Thiago.
Have you noticed that Spadaccini shaved his mustache? He looks like a Dagestani wrestler now.
Oh, look at that. Oh, wow.
But his game is not Dagestani at all. I mean,
No.
his striking's on point.
He is letting his fists fly, and I like how he's attacking that lead leg, too, with those calf kicks. Ooh, Cabral trying to counter back, but what an onslaught by Spadaccini here early on, leading the dance here in the first round.
Yeah, in theory, Spadaccini has an advantage on the ground because he's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, and Marcio Cabral, it's a brown belt in luta livre. And I mean, on paper, Spadaccini's best chances are on the ground, but he's showing a perfect striking skills.
Ooh, coming off a round 1 TKO his last time out.
Yeah, but we can't forget that Marcio Cabral is a knockout artist, right?
Without a doubt, 9 career KOs out of his 12 victories, training with the Bonfim brothers. So you know he's going to be a well-rounded striker. Trains with Gabriel a lot. He was coming off a round 1 42-second knockout back at LFA 212.
Yeah, and training with the Bonfim brothers actually improved his ground game as well, because they're very good at luta livre there, which is kind of jiu-jitsu but without a gi. It's a very famous sport in Brazil, luta livre esportiva.
Look at the right leg of Spadaccini. And I think when he checked that kick, it opened up a cut. It took me a minute because the blood's also on Cabral, but I think it was because of the kick. Oh, big shot! Spadaccini drops Cabral. Big shot! That is over and out. Julio Spadaccini comes out like a man possessed and gets the first round finish. What a performance. Signature win and his first ever inside the LFA octagon.
I mean, Spadaccini predict a second round submission, but let me tell you something, Ron, that's way better. A first round knockout against a knockout artist, it's not something that happens every day. Great performance by Julio Spadaccini.
Earning his 7th career knockout. Man, I mean, check out the highlights. He went on a bender early here.
Big right hand.
Beautiful
connected.
shot.
And then he was right to it. Ground and pound was heavy. The referee was on top. He had to stop the fight.
Julio Spadaccini earns himself a highlight reel first round KO and finish. We will get the official time of the stoppage coming up next.
The referee has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 34 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by TKO, Julio Spadaccini!
7th first round finish for Julio Spadaccini. Scores his first victory inside the LFA octagon and earns his 10th career win. What a performance by the 31-year-old from Sao Paulo.
Beautiful performance, Ron, striking on point. He made it look easy against one of the most dangerous strikers in the division right now. I can't wait to see Julio Spadaccini back in the LFA.
The LFA will be part of the Las Vegas residency at the Gila River Wild Horse Pass Casino when LFA number 228 takes center stage.
This just in, on March 13th, the LFA returns to the Valley of the Sun in Phoenix, Arizona for an epic night of fights from the Wild Horse Pass Casino. Tickets for LFA number 228 on Friday, March 13th are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Come join us in the desert for LFA 228 and follow us on social media at LFA Fighting for card updates, fight previews, and new episodes of Inside LFA. The action continues here in Brasilia as LFA 225 rolls on. Up next, the first of back-to-back bantamweight belts and an Argentina versus Brazil matchup. Black belt Muay Thai and BJJ, Lionel Abojer looks to score his 12th career victory when he faces off with the mini-man Rafael Pereira, who is unbeaten in 7 years and is going for his 10th straight win tonight.
LFA number 225 rolls on here in Brasilia, Brazil, and live on Vice TV. Ron Kruk and Thiago Pamplona with you as we check out the fight odds. Powered by DimeBit, the official betting partner of the LFA. Scan the QR code on your screen and get in on this first of back-to-back bantamweight matchups. There are the odds. The mini-man, Rafael Pereira, is your favorite at minus 278. And the comeback on Lionel Abojer is plus 191. Tarso Doria has the official fighter introductions.
Let's welcome to the octagon in the blue corner, Lionel Abojer.
After having a 5-fight win streak snapped in the LFA Bantamweight Championship fight in March, title challenger from Argentina, Lionel Abojer, goes for a rebound win here tonight. Lost to Vinicius via third round rear naked choke. That was at LFA 205, but he did earn himself a fight of the night bonus. Thiago, he comes in with 100% finishing rate, couple knockouts and 9 submissions, and that loss snapped a 5-fight win streak for him.
That's another case of a guy who claims to be a striker but has 9 submissions on his record. I mean, he's also a black belt in Muay Thai. He's got his black belt in BJJ, a lot of submissions, but he also can fight. He can fight, he can strike, as you can see. He has a weird stance, Ron. His footwork is kind of off, but that, if you take a look at with looking through a half full glass, it's nice because it's unexpected. It's hard to predict what's coming when you have an unorthodox striking stance like he's got.
7 first-round finishes, comes in as Tapology's number 2 ranked bantamweight in Argentina and number 20 here in Brazil.
Let's welcome to the octagon in the red corner, Rafael Pereira.
Unbeaten in over 7 years, Rafael Miniman Pereira goes for his 10th straight win in a Brazil versus Argentina matchup. 9-fight win streak. Last loss, you have to go all the way back to December of 2018. Pereira is Tapology's number 1 ranked bantamweight in Brazil. That's a big deal. 5th LFA appearance, unbeaten in the LFA octagon, flawless 4-0 record, and he is riding a 9-fight win streak, Thiago.
Absolutely. Mini-Man is all about entertaining. I love the way he fights. I love that he talks to his opponents. He teases his opponents during the fight. He's a black belt in BJJ and Muay Thai, just like his opponent. He has some knockouts in his career, some submissions in his career, a lot of decisions. He's a man that knows how to win and has the skill set for it. On point striking, on point grappling, and I think we're going to see a very interesting fight today because his opponent, Lionel Abojer, walks forward all the time, hunts for the fight all the time, and Mini-Man has a different flow. He moves in a beautiful way, and he finds different angles. I'm looking forward for that fight, Ron.
And it should be interesting because he has been to a decision in 3 straight fights. Last finish was January of 2024. He really told us that he was on a mission to get a finish and do it in spectacular fashion. Mini-Man is back. Bantamweight matchup. And here is the tail of the tape, powered by the Department of Sports and Leisure of the Government of the Federal District. Mini-Man Rafael Pereira and Lionel Abojer, both 28 years old. Pereira is an inch taller. Both men weighed in just over the 135-pound mark, and the slight reach advantage goes the way of Lionel Abojer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds and is brought to you by Secretaria de Esporte e Lazer do Governo do Distrito Federal. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he's a striker, standing 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in 135.8 pounds, with 11 wins, 3 losses, representing Goa MMA from Buenos Aires, Argentina, Lionel La Bestia Abojer. Introducing now in the red corner, he's a Muay Thai fighter, standing 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in 135.2 pounds, 14 wins, 4 losses, representing CM System from Sete Lagoas, Minas Gerais, by way of Curitiba, Paraná. He is Rafael Mini-Man Pereira. Julio Catarino is the referee.
Another chapter in the Argentina versus Brazil matchup. The Brazilian fans here letting Lionel Abojer hear it and supportive of their own Rafael Pereira.
The bad blood between Brazil and Argentina is
It's
not only
real,
on soccer.
right?
It's not only on soccer, man. Anything you put a Brazilian guy against an Argentinian, there's going to be bad blood. But that's healthy. That's healthy.
Right. Here is the LFA
Jesus.
225 feature fight of the night. And both Abojer and Pereira firing away to get this fight started.
I love it. Oh, wow.
No feeling out period here. Fans on their feet. Just misses with the spinning back fist, and Pereira gets Abojer to the ground. Furious pace.
And we can hear the Vai Morrer run.
There we go, the classic.
Oh, we're in
the
Brazil.
First time on Vice, we're hearing it here in Brazil. And guess what, folks? It won't be the last.
We are
You
definitely
are going to die. Oh, wow. What a ferocious pace to start this fight. And now, Rafael Pereira looking to mount up.
He has 4 minutes to work on the mount position.
Gotta watch. Oh, those elbows to the side of the head landing.
Arm triangle.
Very close, though, to a shot, an illegal shot to the back of the head. But listen, Abojer very comfortable fighting off his back, 9 submission wins. But he's taking a beating right now from the Mini-Man.
Mini-Man's top position is very good. And he's very aggressive in terms of ground and pound.
Absolutely.
Looking for the arm triangle again.
9 straight victories, 6 first-round finishes. Looking to go 5-0 inside the LFA octagon.
I love how Mini-Man tries to hurt his opponent from every angle.
And a crazy, really, redemption story. He almost retired. He had lost 3 in a row, said I just wasn't loving the sport as I once did, but his willpower got him through it. And now Pereira on the back of Abojer.
His face is purple. There's a lot of pressure on that rear naked choke.
Very, very tight. Great shot there. Oh, I thought he tapped.
Oh, so
not yet. Abojer hanging on. Pereira looking for a submission here in the first round. Coming up on the halfway point. I mean, the Mini-Man just all over Abojer.
If Mini-Man is able to go hand on hand, he can try to squeeze even with the chin, like Chimaev did against Robert Whittaker. But he's out of the position. Oop, there's a triangle there. Or an armbar.
Pereira getting the arm of Abojer. Crazy transition here. And now it's Pereira who's on his back, and an opportunity for Abojer. Abojer, 6 wins via rear naked choke. But that was a big escape from Pereira.
Okay, I want to see some striking again.
Oh, good combination from Abojer. Just misses with a kick. Mini-Man fakes the takedown. Got the body lock.
Cristiano Marcelo is here. Well, MMA legend right here next to us on Mini Man's corner. Asking him to use the shoulders to strike.
Yeah. Glad you heard that. Under a minute to go. Very entertaining opening round, especially for the Brazilian, Rafael Pereira.
Yeah, Abojer is trying to go for the guillotine, but yep, Pereira's defending. Ooh, nice knee to the body. Ooh,
and another.
Beautiful takedown.
Nice trip from Pereira. We'll see if he can finish this round with some ground and pound. Half guard, trying to posture up. Abojer was doing a good job of keeping Pereira close, but now Pereira rains down a couple elbows to finish this first round. Big first round for the Brazilian.
I love the way that fight started, 100% all over, and
insane pace.
It was interesting to see Pereira's dominating Abojer on the ground, because in my opinion the best, how can I say that, the best scenario for Abojer was taking the fight to the ground, but Miniman just showed that, bro, if you try, you won't find anything here. So solid first round for Rafael Pereira.
Yes, and a solid ground and pound too.
His leg transitions
beautiful,
as well.
Yeah, armbar attempt. And we'll see if these two come out like they did in the first round out of a slingshot.
I really hope they do.
I think everyone here in Brasilia hopes they do. Great crowd, capacity crowd.
And I want to hear the U vai morrer again. Missed that already.
Fighters touch gloves, round number 2. Feature fight here at LFA in number 225. The Brazilian, Pereira.
What was that?
Oh, ripping some wicked body shots and kicks. And Pereira picking up exactly where he left off. Abojer backing up. And he sneaks through and
nice scramble.
And look at this.
Well, beautiful takedown. Miniman went down there on his ankle. It took the fight to the ground. Abojer tried to scramble, but Pereira was one step ahead. Now he has more than 4 minutes to work on his top position.
Absolutely. Abojer used to fighting off his back, the black belt in BJJ. He too calls himself a striker, yet has 9 wins via submission. Very dangerous. Looking to bounce back tonight after his loss to Vinicius Pires. LFA 205, a championship fight.
Ooh, nice scramble.
And just like that, Abojer in the guard of Pereira.
It was an odd position. I'll have to see the replay to understand what happened.
But this is a spot that the fighter from Argentina does not mind being in.
Ooh, he's got a Kimura.
And now Pereira looking to pull off a Kimura.
Abojer's doing the right defense by hiding his hand behind his tight. But it could be a good position for Pereira to get the sweep at least.
See, Lionel Abojer grimacing a bit. I think Pereira's doing some damage to that arm.
Yep, he got the strip, he got the mount, and still have the Kimura position, the Kimura grip.
Past the halfway point of the second round. And Abojer still in some trouble.
He has a lot of time to work on that position.
And now he lets it go. Abojer hanging on for dear life.
Wow.
And there come the elbows. Pereira got a few shots through the guard. Pereira now outstriking Abojer 29-4. 19-2 here in the second.
Wow.
And he wants to posture up again. Mounts up, now on the back of Abojer.
Yeah, Pereira needs to be smart on the transitions, because last time he went to the armbar and he lost the top position. It's a good idea to go to the armbar in the last seconds of the round, because if you lose the position, there's no time for your opponent to, have an advantage on it.
Some heavy blows from the mini-man.
Does he have the choke?
Hard to see. Oh, there's a great angle. Got the knee down, and now he's gonna eat some elbows from Rafael Pereira. Coming up on a minute to go in the second.
We're trying to go for that deep half guard. But Pereira is using that to try to lock a choke. He can go for the guillotine. And he also could go for the Bravo choke from that position. Not anymore.
Pereira coming up on 4 minutes of ground control in this fight.
Wow, that was lit.
Beautiful transition to the back of Abojer again. Trying to flatten him out.
Miniman is making it look easy.
He is dominating, there's no doubt about it. Against a very game Abojer. Tough fighter.
This is a sort of arm triangle, and he can get it from there. It's very hard, but I've seen it happening before. But Abojer is out of it.
And the clock winding down in the second round, and Rafael Pereira continues to throw some nasty strikes at the end of that round. Another exclamation point put on that round. And they sure did pick up where they left off in the opening frame.
Absolutely. It's crazy to see Pereira dominating Abojer on the ground like that. I mean, we're talking about a guy who has 9 wins via submission, and he showed some good grappling on his previous fights. And then Miniman comes, and it makes it look easy.
A lot of those short strikes and elbow strikes, Thiago, but Pereira landing 90% of his strikes thrown, outstriking Abojer 57-5, including a dominant 47-3 in that second round. Wow, elbows 22 of 23, man.
He's using a lot of elbows, and with bad intentions. I mean, the elbows are on point.
Yep. And he's getting us ready for round number 3. She's still firing strikes. And Rafael Pereira ready to...
And I don't understand how Lionel Abojer has not cut.
Oh, that's a great point. Somehow, Abojer hanging on. Round number 3, LFA Bantamweight division. Back-to-back matchups in the Bantamweight division. Abojer attacking the neck. Transitions to the back. Oh, but what a scramble.
There you go.
Beautiful escape from Pereira.
Let's see more elbows now. Abojer trying to use the fence to push Pereira. But Pereira's doing a great job by following his hips. That was nice. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He catch the foot with his hand and placed on Pereira's hip.
Some high-level grappling, submission attempts here in the third round. And now Miniman trying to drag Abojer down. Might have got a little too high.
I love how Pereira's being creative on the ground. Whoop.
Well, he's looked very impressive. Stand up on the ground, really showing off how well-rounded he is. He comes in with 3 knockouts on his resume, 4 wins by submission. And I think he's trying to be true to his word. He is doing everything he can to try and get the finish like he told us he would. Felt he would have some success with the right hand if it was on the feet. But unbeaten in over 7 years. Looking for another win here tonight. And back to the elbows.
Some more elbows.
No warning from our referee about the back of the head.
It's interesting how Abojer is defending the back take. He's putting his hips up, and Pereira is sliding down a little bit. But now Pereira is doing the right thing, putting some pressure on Abojer's hips so he don't put them up.
And now another opportunity for Pereira.
And now Pereira have that locked on Abojer's belly.
Truly a dominant performance so far by Rafael Pereira. But don't sleep on Abojer. He can end a fight in an instant.
Exactly.
9 career submission wins, 6 by way of rear naked choke. If he gets your neck, you're in some trouble. But those are some big shots again. How much more can Lionel Abojer take from the mini-man?
Man, and I'm impressed. There's no cut.
Oh.
We got to take a sample of his facial tissue and send to a lab.
I mean, those are some big shots. And that is a tight rear naked choke.
It's done. He's out.
That's going to do it. Walk-off submission. Rafael Pereira gets the submission and the finish that he talked about. Maybe one of the most dominant performances I have seen in his 5 fights here in the LFA.
Absolutely, A+ for Mini Man here. Outstanding striking, very creative, very entertaining. Took the fight to the ground, took the back, put on some anaconda choke, some guillotine, and finished the fight with a rear naked choke. I mean, you can't do better than that.
Big smile, and the Brazilian faithful applaud their own. You could see the blood started coming out of Abojer's mouth. It was so tight. Trying to just hang on, but it was Rafael Pereira putting Abojer to sleep. What a performance. So impressive.
And it was the ground and pound who opened the space for the submission.
I agree.
That's why it's so important to use the ground and pound once you're in the ground in MMA.
And a good sight here as I see Lionel Abojer off his stool. He was having a hard time getting up, but what a performance by Mini-Man Rafael Pereira. Let's make it official.
And the referee has called a stop to this contest as 3 minutes, 28 seconds of the 3rd round, declaring the winner by technical submission, Rafael Mini-Man Pereira.
The 7-year unbeaten streak continues. What a win for Rafael Pereira, Mini-Man, earning his 10th consecutive victory and his 3rd win by way of rear naked choke. And he was on a mission, Thiago, to get that finish.
Absolutely. He tried so many different submissions: anaconda choke, bravo choke, guillotine, arm bar, a lot of rear naked chokes. And then when Abojer was a little hurt, already tired, he used the ground and pound to create some space and got the perfect rear naked choke. Amazing performance by Mini-Man Pereira tonight.
The LFA kicks off February with another World Championship title fight when the promotion returns to Clarksville, Tennessee in the F&M Bank Arena on Friday, February 6th for LFA number 226. Reigning middleweight champion David Alakbardiev of Ukraine defends his belt for the first time against dangerous BJJ black belt Joe Kropscott from California. The entire LFA 226 card, powered by Monster Energy, is stacked with international and regional prospects, including Nashville's own Derick Sanders, who looks to build off an impressive debut last October. And nominee for the Fans' Choice Award Female Fighter of the Year, Mackenzie Stiller, hopes to continue her winning ways. Tickets are available at Ticketmaster.com. LFA 226 will be broadcast live in the United States on Vice TV and worldwide on the LFA Fight Network on YouTube. And follow the promotion on social media at LFA Fighting. The LFA number 225 co-main event is next. The Brazilian King, Daniel Araujo, strives to remain unbeaten and earn his 9th win in a row when he tangles with LFA newcomer Derick Borges from Rio de Janeiro. You are watching LFA number 225 live on Vice TV.
The LFA returns to Clarksville with an international championship. Friday, February 6th at the F&M Bank Arena. In the main event, Ukrainian David Alakbardiev defends his middleweight belt against dangerous challenger Joe the Land Animal Kropscott. Also featuring Nashville MMA, Derick Sanders and Andrew Stewart. Clarksville's own Bryce Warner, Alexander Shank, and Shamar Perez. Don't miss it as Fort Campbell soldier Nathan George makes his professional debut. 13 exciting fights. One ultimate night. Tickets available at Ticketmaster.com. LFA 226. Are you ready for war?
The future of fortune. The edge of exhilaration. At DimeBit.com, the odds are rewritten, the stakes are redefined, and the thrill is unparalleled. Not just a game, a revolution in motion. Imagine a world where every wager is a step closer to the ultimate prize. When the world plays safe, you play smart. DimeBit.com, casino, sportsbook, your playground of possibilities. It's engineered adrenaline, push past the boundaries, defy expectations. Visit us now.
Every product Brunt makes is named after one of my buddies in the trades who inspired it and helped us design it. Matt Marin, Union Drywaller, needed a wedge boot with serious comfort. Tony Tora, Army veteran and jack of all trades, needed a pant that's built tough and versatile. And John Shevlin, contractor and business owner, needed a work hoodie that performs in any situation. Every step of our design process revolves around listening to the guys who actually do the work, because they've earned a seat at the table.
CPI, stem cells, they could do some wild shit down there.
My shoulder was jacked. I went down there, it worked, man.
Eric Anders' neck was up, and then he went down and got stem cell treatment. Now it doesn't bother him at all anymore.
I definitely recommend CPI. It's changed my life. The best stem cell clinic in the world.
I just come and I do stem cells to make sure that I'm resetting my body and staying healthy.
It regenerates tissue, reduces inflammation. The results are amazing.
When it comes to the science of stem cells, no one comes close to CPI. There's not even a close.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, and maybe not the next month. I will be champion one day, I promise. I promise.
Hey, what's up guys? This is Brandon Moreno and I'm so happy to announce my introduction to OnlyFans. It's time to get naked. Nah, I'm just kidding. Video gloves, exclusive content, training, instructions, all that stuff and more. You can watch it in my OnlyFans channel. Guys, subscribe and see you there. Let's go.
Most people think getting in fighting shape is all about brutal workouts and starving yourself. They're wrong, and I should know.
World-renowned trainer of 12 UFC champions, 3-time trainer of the year.
Here's my secret weapon. Bondi Pure cuts off hunger and nourishes your body. This makes cutting, leaning out, and getting into top condition easy.
45,000 success stories and counting.
Try it risk-free for 90 days. Bondi Pure, it's the champion secret to effortless weight cutting.
The business portion of the LFA 225 card and the co-main event going down here from Brasilia, Brazil, and live on Vice TV. Here are the dime bit of fight odds for the co-main event, and there's a bantamweight matchup. The undefeated Daniel Araujo coming in as spotless 8-0. He is a big -1,000 favorite, and the comeback on the underdog, Derick Borges, is +480. Scan the QR code on your screen and get in on the action at Dimebit Casino and Sportsbook. Back inside for our official fighter introductions. Here's Tarso.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the Octagon our co-main event of the evening. In the blue corner, Derick Borges.
Winner of 7 of his last 9 fights, Rio's Derick Borges makes his LFA debut. Hostile territory tonight. Another chapter of Rio versus Brasilia. He is 7-2 in his last 9 fights. Comes in Tapology's number 19 ranked bantamweight in Brazil. Second fight in 91 days. Coming off his first finish, Thiago, since June of 2023.
Absolutely. He represents Brazilian top team, one of the most legendary teams in Brazil. Places where Big Nog used to train, Vitor Belfort, and many other fighters. He grew up watching Murilo Bustamante, which is the head coach of Brazilian top team, and now he trains with him. And Murilo Bustamante is one of his main coach. And he also trains with LFA veteran and UFC fighter José Delano. And he wants to follow the same steps of Delano. Become the LFA champion, go to the Contender Series, and sign with the LFA. This is a very big opportunity for Derick because Daniel Araujo has some hypes. People are looking at the fight because of Daniel Araujo. So if Derick Borges come here and stop the train of Daniel Araujo hypes, he's going to steal his thunder, and all the attention is going to go for him. So very important fight. Sometimes it's good to be the underdog. It's good to be on that position where everybody is looking to your opponent, because if you win, you're going to steal his thunder.
Dream come true, he said, making his LFA debut, and as Thiago pointed out, he has a huge opportunity to instantly make a name for himself in the LFA bantamweight division.
And now let's welcome to the Octagon in the red corner, Daniel Araujo.
A perfect 8-0 since making the move from boxing to MMA. Undefeated Daniel Araujo takes on his most experienced opponent to date in the co-main event. It's a big opportunity for him to get on the UFC's radar. 8 straight wins to begin his professional MMA career. He has 3 finishes under 90 seconds, including a 50-second finish. Comes in Tapology's number 48 ranked bantamweight in Brazil. That seems real low. Went 2-0 in 2025. Fought for the LFA in both Brazil and the US. Thiago was a successful pro boxer, 7-1 record, and now he makes the move, 8-0 in MMA with 7 first-round finishes.
Absolutely, very successful as a professional boxer, but also very successful as an amateur boxer. He has 50 wins and only 3 defeats as an amateur. He brings a lot of experience from that background, competing boxing in many other countries. And we were talking about this matchup because Derick it's way taller than him. And then we asked him, Daniel, how are you going to close the distance to use your boxing? And then he said, I'm used to do that. I fought a lot of European guys who were very tall, and I have my ways to cut the angles and to close the distance to use my box. I'm looking forward to that fight because Daniel needs to close the distance in order to use his hands, and Derick wants to take the fight to the ground as he's a Brazilian top team representative and a brown belt in BJJ. So I'm very curious to see what's going on once they are in a close distance.
Friends and family here to support the Brazilian King, Daniel Araujo. Let's now check out the numbers and the tail of the tape, powered by OnlyFans. The Brazilian King, Araujo, is only 24 years old. Derick Borges is 6 years his elder. Borges is 4 inches taller, 1 inch longer in the arms, and both men made the contracted weight. Back inside to Tarso Dorian.
Ladies and gentlemen, our co-main event of the evening is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds and is brought to you by OnlyFans, where creators earn. And let's introduce now, in the blue corner, he's a jiu-jitsu fighter, standing 6 foot tall, 136 pounds, 10 wins, 4 losses, representing Brasília, top team from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Derick Borges. Introducing in the red corner, he's a boxer standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing 135.6 pounds with 8 wins, no losses, representing Bonfim Brothers from Unai, Minas Gerais, Brasil, by way of Brasília, Distrito Federal. He is the Brazilian King, Daniel Araujo. The referee is João Cláudio Soares.
Do not blink, folks. Daniel Araujo, 7 career knockouts out of 8 wins. And Derick Borges has a couple of knockouts as well and 3 first-round finishes. This is the LFA 225 co-main event. Ron Kruk and Thiago Pamplona, cage side for this bantamweight matchup. Araujo is a big bantamweight. The LFA bantamweight champion is Artem Belach. Both these men would love to get a shot at his title.
And we also have Mini Man on that race for the title.
Great point. He made a statement tonight. Front kick from Borges. Araujo, sorry, Thiago. 8-fight win streak, and 7 of those coming in the first round.
I feel like Derick should be using more the jab and the front kicks in order to maintain the distance, to control the distance. He has long arms, he has long legs, but he's not using it. I mean, you don't want to close the distance like that against a boxer like Daniel Araujo.
And a smart strategy by Derick Borges to attack that lead leg. Ooh, Araujo just misses with that overhand right. Araujo, 4th fight at bantamweight. He began his career at featherweight. Made his pro MMA debut. Oh, he got a couple of nice shots through. And And he is throwing his hands, but Derick Borges gets the takedown. Started his career in May of 2023. It's his pro debut. Gets a warning by a referee not to grab the cage, and Borges gets him back down on the mat.
Yes, one of the things he told us is that his grappling is improving a lot because he's training with the Bonfim brothers. He trains a lot with Ismael. Let's see. Let's see if he's improved and what he has to offer against Borges.
Borges on the back. Araujo.
Yep, the referee just took a point.
He deducted a point for holding the cage.
Yes, he did.
Well, that's massive. That is a massive point deduction. And a huge opportunity for the underdog, Derick Borges.
Yeah, Araujo is doing a great job by placing his butt and his back on the fence. And Derick Borges is trying to scoop in, is trying to, there he goes, try to take his back again from the fence so he can jump to the back.
We have not seen Araujo in this situation before. He has been able to use his boxing and keep the distance in most of his fights. But now, got a challenge with the 14-fight veteran, Derick Borges, who has 3 submission wins and a brown belt in BJJ.
Yep. They now reverse the position, but I think the best thing for Araujo is to break that and come back to the center of the octagon.
Without a doubt. We'll see how massive that 1-point deduction is as this fight goes on. Nice body lock.
Nice reversal.
And now, yes, a little bit of a reversal. Araujo has an opportunity inside the guard of Borges.
The strategy of Borges could be, because the cage work makes your arms very tired and heavy, and it's a good strategy if you're fighting a guy who has good hands. So maybe Derick is provoking Araujo to do this cage work in order to tire him. Oop, there's an armbar. Not anymore.
Scramble and give Derick Borges some credit here.
There's a bicep lock right there. Oh, he's not there anymore.
And Borges still hanging on to the leg of Araujo. Unable to get up, but I think a couple of those big shots may have opened up a little cut on Borges.
Yeah, he's trying to pivot towards Araujo to try to go for the leg lock. And I think he's going to have enough time to do it.
Well, a big round for Derick Borges, who, with the point deduction, should have countered that first round, don't you think?
Yeah, I do think. Araujo connect a good combo in the beginning, but then Borges took the fight to the ground, controlled a lot, did some ground and pound, took the fight to the ground again. I mean, it was 2 or 3 takedowns, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, I think with that point deduction, he's probably going to get a 10-8 on that round.
That would be massive. Araujo need a finish here. A big round for the veteran, Derick Borges, who comes in 14 fights. This is his 15th career fight as a pro. His opponent's win-loss record, 101 and 71. And then for Daniel Araujo, 9th career fight, but his opponent's win-loss record, 17 wins and 13 defeats. So Borges has been in with some top caliber opponents during his career. Round number 2 underway. Araujo, yellow trunks and the red tape. Derick Borges, blue tape and black shorts.
It's very important to Araujo to keep the fight standing. It's very important to Borges to try to close the distance once again and take the fight to the ground. We've already seen that he has superior ground game, and the advantage is there.
Oh, and Araujo is firing for the fences. He is looking for that highlight reel knockout.
Throw me some haymakers.
Absolutely. And then that was a nice shot to the body. Can he fend off this takedown? No, he cannot.
Wow, another point deduction. He grabbed the fence again.
I didn't see that. I'd like to see another shot of that. So Daniel Araujo got another point deducted.
That's what I understood. I mean, the referee looked to Cab's table and point up, so I guess it's another point deduction. That's very bad for Araujo.
Oh, that's a nightmare scenario.
Yeah, he needs the finish more than ever. Yeah, Derick is doing a good job. Is on top, putting a lot of pressure, being that wet blanket on top of Araujo, and now made his way to the back.
A great game plan here by Derick Borges. Knew he was going against a knockout specialist with that boxing background, and he has been able to close the distance, take him down, and really implement his game plan.
There you go, man. MMA, I mean, it's not about being the toughest guy. It's about being the smartest guy. If you're fighting a guy who's a boxer, a knockout specialist, why would you trade punches with him?
Right.
Derick Borges is doing the right thing, take the fight into the ground, exhausting Araujo, and he's probably going to secure the win like that. I don't know. It's the middle of the second round, so I don't know.
I can confirm now from Cab MMA that they did indeed take another point away from Daniel Araujo. 2 points now deducted for holding the fence.
And if the second round ends like that, he's going to be 4 points behind. He needs a miracle to win.
It needs a finish, no doubt about it. And really right now just doesn't have an answer for the ground game and the brown belt and BJJ, Derick Borges. And Borges, he told us, Thiago, I don't mind standing with him. I will be the aggressor. I feel confident in my striking, my reach, but felt that once he landed a few strikes, he could get him to the ground and felt he had a chance to submit him by rear naked choke.
Yeah, he realized that he had the advantage on the ground. Why not use it?
Yes. No, so far a brilliant strategy by Derick Borges.
Araujo now could reverse the position. Yep.
Now that's a wise move by Araujo, because now you got an opportunity with plenty of time. Start letting your fists fly again.
Yeah, and Borges needs to be patient. I mean, if he rushes, if he gets impatient, Araujo is going to capitalize on it.
Borges has never lost via knockout or TKO. 3 submissions.
Beautiful timing.
He's been defeated by 3 submissions, 1 decision. And with under a minute to go, Araujo is back on his back. See how much ground control that Derick Borges has in this fight.
He's not being extremely aggressive. He's not causing too much damage, but he's controlling. He's being able to take the fight to the ground. He's evolving on the positions. He's getting to the mount position, to the back position. So he's winning the round.
Just hit over 3 minutes of ground control.
That's a lot.
2 minutes and 50 seconds here in the second alone. And if you're in Daniel Araujo's corner and one of the Bonfim brothers, you got to tell him you need a finish, kid.
Yep, absolutely.
2 points deducted for holding the fence. And our referee was not messing around. That second one came out. I mean, I barely looked up and saw it and wasn't 100% sure he did, but Thanks to Johnny Cards for confirming with Cab MMA. As we take a look at some of the highlights, another takedown.
Yeah, that was the time he tried to stand up, and immediately he took a point.
I think that, I don't know about that.
I mean,
how did he gain any advantage? I think he put his hand up there, but I could see it too. You know, bottom line is you can't hold the cage, and you can't help yourself. But to me, it looked like he just put his hand up.
And it was,
a little bit of an
overreaction.
overreaction.
He grabbed the fence, and it was the third time. I mean, if he didn't take a point, it would be okay. But it's not wrong that he took.
Yeah, well said. Jessica getting us ready for round number 3. Derick Borges in control, looking to give Daniel Araujo his first professional defeat. He is 5 minutes away from making that happen. This is the LFA 225 co-main event.
Yeah, the third round is on Araujo's hands now because he needs to finish the fight. And Borges, all he needs to do is to take the fight to the ground again, stall a little, and take the fight to the judges' hands.
Can Araujo keep this fight on the feet? That's where he has the advantage and the knockout power. Oh, beautiful level change. Derick Borges looking for the single leg. Now he gets the double leg takedown. What a scramble. And another takedown for Derick Borges.
Yeah,
so impressive.
He's relentless.
He has now scored 5 takedowns out of 6 attempts. I mean, if you wanted the perfect strategy against the boxer, that's it.
That's it.
And was a live underdog at plus 480. Oh, beautiful shot to the knee.
Yeah, Araujo has nothing to lose.
Shot to the body, sorry.
He needs to go all in as he's doing. He needs to throw everything that he's got on his hands.
He does. I think the 24-year-old Araujo is frustrated. He's never had this happen to him. He has been in control. He has 7 knockouts, 7 first-round finishes, but just doesn't have an answer tonight. And Rio de Janeiro's Derick Borges said this was a dream come true for him to make his LFA debut. Dream for him and an absolute nightmare for Araujo. Another takedown. Six of 7 with his takedowns. Stick around, the LFA 222, a main event. Coming up next, Marcos Degli, the interim flyweight champ. His belt on the line against Luis Aguiar.
Ron, I'll be very honest with you. If I was Borges, I would take the fight to the ground. I'll lay on top of him, and I would just wait.
You're in control. Why make a mistake, right?
Yeah, and he was a huge underdog. This is a big win for him. There's no reason to risk that. And as we said before, Araujo needs to do something. The fight, it's up to him.
Yeah, Derick Borges in control. Araujo struggling to get up.
That's the time where Araujo needs to show the heart that he's got. Because as you said, he's probably frustrated. He tried everything. Borges is on his face all the time. He needs to, I don't know, explode, take him away.
Yes. Somehow explode, somehow create that distance where he can land a single shot to end the fight.
Being patient is very good, but not in that scenario.
We have 1:30 to go in the final round. And what a performance by Brazilian top teams, Derick Borges. Winner of 7 of his last 9 fights.
How many takedowns so far? I lost counting.
Right now, he is 9 for 10. Wow. 10 attempts. I mean, that is the could have had a better game plan for Borges than those takedowns and the submission attempts, and the points deducted for holding the cage did not help. But even if those weren't taken, he's still not winning this fight.
Exactly.
45 to go. And the Brasilia fans here frustrated as they watch the Brazilian king, Daniel Araujo, on the brink of his first ever professional defeat. Boom. Coming up on 10 to go. And what a LFA debut for Derick Borges. And finishes off with another elbow. What a big victory for the 30-year-old from Rio de Janeiro.
Absolutely.
We'll have to make it official, but
yeah,
that would be a robbery.
That would be a huge robbery. And I mean, the second big upset of tonight, right?
Yeah.
We had Icaro Brito against Aristides Vinicius, and the hype was all on Brito. Vinicius came down, beat him, and now Derick Borges did the same thing.
Great point. And the emotion pouring out of the 30-year-old Derick Borges. What a performance. Perfect execution of a game plan by Derick Borges. But looking for his 11th career win, 10th. Excuse me, his first though inside the LFA octagon. All right, we are set. Let's make the co-main event official.
After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score 30-25, 29-26, 29-26. And the winner by unanimous decision, Derick "DK" Borges.
Precisava de uma oportunidade, LFA. Obrigado. Cheguei.
Rio's Derick Borges gives Daniel Araujo his first professional defeat and scores his first win inside the LFA octagon, Thiago.
Yeah, no surprises at all with that result, but the outcome, the way that he did was a surprise because, as we said before, Araujo was a big favorite and Derick Borges just stole the show. He came here, dominated the boxer, took him to the ground and secured the win. It wasn't the most beautiful display of mixed martial arts. It was a kind of boring fight for some people, but he did what he had to do, and he cleared his path to another big fight in the LFA. Great job by Derick, and it's not the end of the world for Daniel Araujo. He's only 24 years old. I'm sure that he's going to back to the gym, train more, improve his takedown defense and his grappling defense, and he has a lot of years to involve and come back stronger to the LFA.
Nobody goes undefeated in this sport, and lessons learned tonight.
Absolutely.
We have reached the marquee fight of the night in the LFA 225 main event. The interim LFA Flyweight champion, Degli, defends his belt for a second time when he battles with the challenger, Aguiar, who has won 9 of 10 fights. The LFA 225 main event is coming up next.
that you could be a part of history tonight.
It wasn't a lack of talent. It was a lack of opportunity for the Brazilian fighters.
All these Brazilian MMA fans come to support the LFA.
You can feel the energy of the crowd.
For what Brazil and Brazilian MMA has done for me personally in my career, I felt I owed it to go out there and give these Brazilian mixed martial arts athletes an opportunity. I think there's just a lot of talent out there. The athletes out there are hungry.
Just able to land at will.
They know that this is their opportunity to make a better lives for them and their family. I'm happy to say that since 2021, we've done 25 shows in Brazil.
Welcome back to the capital of Brazil, Brasilia, and the Ginásio Nelson Arena. This is LFA number 225. The superstars are out here in Brasilia. Ron Kruk, Thiago Pamplona, and of course, Carlos Prates from the UFC, and of course, LFA veteran. Carlos, so good to see you, my man.
Thank you so much. It's always a big honor for me being here at LFA, you know, like I'm feeling home all of the time when I come to LFA. Today in Brasilia, it's amazing vibe, amazing place. Thanks so much.
We are so glad to have you back, and your guy, Marcos Degli, who is fighting now, he's going to defend his flyweight strap again. I thought it was so cool. You've been training with him a long time, that you got your win in the UFC, and you said, Dana, this is my guy, Degli.
Yeah.
Get him a contract. Talk about that.
Yeah, you know, that guy, I know him maybe since when he was like 15 years old, you know. That guy like works so much, you know, that he is the first guy to come to the gym and the last guy to leave the gym. He trains a lot. 25 years old, you know, he take care about his family. He's a real man, young guy inside of the octagon. BJJ black belt, Muay Thai black belt. You know, I think he maybe 10 winning streaks. So I think it's time to defend his belt on LFA and then sign UFC after.
Yeah, we talked about, actually Degli talked about how much he trains, how he's obsessed with training, but I want to talk about talent, because that kid, his talent, I mean, his striking is really good, his grappling skills are amazing. I want you to talk more about how talented do you think Degli is?
Well, he's like complete fighter, you know, he do everything. He's not kind of guy like he only striking or only grappler, you know. He come from a really good BJJ school from his city, Campos de Jordão. His coach, Thiago, is one of the best guys of his city, you know. And also train Muay Thai with my father, Chris. So he's a complete fighter, you know. He's like, he have a lot of discipline, you know, also the talent, but the discipline of these guys is insane, you know. When he do a diet, for example, he don't do all good, you know, all the time. He don't do anything wrong. Go to the gym on the time, never late. So that guy is like an example to everybody, you know.
One other thing before we let you go, Carlos, that I truly am impressed with Degli is he's not waiting around. He's the interim flyweight champion, but he's not waiting around. He wins the belt in February of last year. He defends it in July, and he was itching. He probably would have got another fight last year if it could have happened, but here he is. Just talk about that work ethic. He is a guy who just wants to keep grinding, like you said.
Yeah. He's a young gun. He's angry. He's hungry all the time, you know. So he works a lot. He works as a personal trainer.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and also that's why he wants to fight a lot, you know.
Yeah.
Like he want to make money. He want to sign UFC. Like I said, he take care about all his family, you know, and have only 25 years old. So he have a lot of responsibility on his back. So he take care about everything. That's why he like to fight a lot. And also he's really excited to fight UFC, to sign UFC. I think today he's gonna get a really good win, finish the fight in a really good way. Both guys are really good prospects, but I'm really confident he's gonna get the win and he's gonna he's gonna go to next big step of his career.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for the breakdown. Luis Aguiar is a tough grappler who knows how to end a fight on the mat.
Yeah, it's gonna be a war.
This is gonna be a great main event.
Yeah.
And Degli actually is the only one that can keep the belt. Aguiar came in heavy, so he will, even if he gets the win over Degli tonight, he will get the W, but he will not get the championship hardware because he missed weight. A tough situation there, but we've got a great main event as we check out. Coach, thank you, my man. Great to see you again.
Thank you.
Great to have you back in the LFA for sure. As we check out the Dime Bit fight odds for our main event. Last chance to scan the QR code on the screen and get in on the action. Carlos's guy, Marcos Degli, a huge minus 2,500 favorite. And the comeback on Luis Aguiar is plus 770. The main event is next, and here's the breakdown.
Peguei cara dura na minha carreira a vida inteira, então acredito que o tailandês que é hoje foi formado pelas lutas duras que eu tive na minha carreira. O jiu-jitsu do meu adversário não me assusta, sou um faixa preta aí 1 grau, mas eu sabendo que ele vai querer derrubar, eu já vou estar ligeiro com isso. Sou Marcos Tailandês, campeão interino da LFA, nascido e criado em Campos do Jordão. Ele é um cara 9'1", tem um short dog muito bom. Nunca enfrentou alguém como eu. Eu sei que ele vai querer grudar eu, vai querer derrubar, porque o jogo dele é o jiu-jitsu.
Não tem uma trocação dele. Eu vou vencer essa luta por finalização. Meu nome é Luis Aguiar, sou natural de Pernambuco, faixa preta de jiu-jitsu, venho colecionando alguns títulos aí.
E segundo, terceiro round ele vai começar a cansar e é onde eu vou acertar a minha mão e ele vai descer.
Se cuida que eu vou pegar teu cinturão.
Você não tá pronto pra mim. E amanhã eu vou pegar o que é meu.
Senhoras e senhores, vamos receber no corner azul, Luis Aguiar.
Riding a 7-fight win streak. BJJ black belt Luis Aguiar returns to the LFA for the first time since 2024, going for his first win and his 4th pro title. Only loss as a pro came in September of 2022, and that was at LFA 143. Comes in with 5 first-round finishes. As we've talked about, he is dangerous on the ground. 100% finish rate, 1 knockout, but he has those 8 big submissions, Thiago.
Absolutely. Even though they're both black belts, he feels like he's a more experienced grappler. He has a lot of competition in BJJ, and he thinks he can translate that to MMA. That's a very tough fight for Luis Aguiar. He's not the underdog for no reason. Marcos Tailandês is also a black belt, and Luis Aguiar hasn't faced a level of competition like Degli did. This is one of the things that Degli kept talking about, and I agree with him. He had a problem making the weight. I don't know how this is going to affect his performance, but the best chances Luis Aguiar has against Marcos Tailandês, it's getting the double leg, taking the fight to the ground, and using his black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Looks like a different fighters from yesterday, shaved off pretty much a big beard and cut his hair, but still was unable to make the weight. And that will be an interesting factor to keep an eye on to see as if this fight goes longer, if that takes its toll on Aguiar.
Let's welcome to the octagon in the red corner, Marcos Degli.
riding an 11-fight win streak, coming off his first title defense in July, the interim flyweight champ, Marcos Degli, headlining his second straight show and looking to defend his title for a second time. Tapology's #1 ranked flyweight in Brazil, South America, and Central America. 92% finish rate, 8 big knockouts, 4 submissions. He has 7 first-round finishes. He won that title at LFA 201 in February. His last loss, Thiago, you have to go all the way back to 2022.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been winning fights for a long time, as you said, 11-fight win streak, and it has a reason. As we said before, this guy's obsessed with training. He has work ethics like nobody. He trains a lot. He's very talented. He doesn't take things for granted. And as we mentioned with Carlos, he keeps defending his interim belt. He's not sitting on the belt. He's not waiting for the right opportunity, for the right time. He kept fighting. That's how he's going. He believed that he's going to make to the UFC. And we are talking about a guy who started in Capoeira when he was 12. He has almost 20 fights as a professional Muay Thai fighter. That's why he has this nickname Thailandese, which means from Thailand. His Muay Thai is outstanding, and he's also have the black belt in BJJ. You just saw he walked in with a BJJ black belt on his waist, so that's something that he uses a lot in his MMA game. He has 4 submissions on his record and 8 knockouts, only 1 decision, and his opponent has 100% finish rate. So we were talking about 2 guys that finish fights in a division where we have a lot of decisions. If you take a look to the average flyweight division, you won't see as many finishes like we are seeing in Luis Aguiar and Marcos Degli. I hope I'm not jinxing it, but the numbers tell us the story, and the story is we are not seeing the 5th round, or at least the final seconds of the 5th round.
9 combined knockout victories, 12 combined submission victories, and 12 combined first-round finishes. The LFA interim flyweight champ, Marcos Degli, is back. We have got to the main event here at LFA 225. We check out the main event numbers and the tail of the tape, powered by Monster Energy. The champ, Degli, is 25. The challenger, Aguiar, is 4 years older. He is also 2 inches taller. Both men have a 67-inch reaches. The costly miss on the scales eliminates Aguiar from capturing the title if he wins. Once again inside to Tarso Doria.
Senhoras e senhores, essa é a luta principal da noite. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. So let's introduce first the blue corner. But first, this fight is brought to you by Monster Energy. In the blue corner, he's a jiu-jitsu fighter, standing 5 feet 9 inches tall, 125 pounds on the scale, 0.6 pounds on the scale, 9 wins, 1 loss, from Pitbull Brothers, Recife, Pernambuco, Luis Aguiar. And now, in the red corner, he's a Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu fighter, standing 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in 125 pounds, with 13 wins, 3 losses, representing Vale Top Team from Campos do Jordão, São Paulo, Brazil, is the reigning, defending, interim flyweight champion of the world, Marcos Thailandês Degli. The referee, Julio Catarino.
You know the rules. Protect yourself all the time. When you stop, you just stop. Touch glove. Corner.
Scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds in the LFA Flyweight division. The champion staying active. Could this be the title defense that gets him to the next level in a UFC call-up? And the challenger can't capture the belt, but is looking to make a statement, Luis Aguiar. We are underway. Degli, red tape, yellow trunks. Aguiar, blue tape, and the black shorts. This could be a bit of a chess match to begin with. Nice low kick from the champ.
Nice right hand from Aguiar. His last fight, he got the rear naked choke, but he got the fight to the ground by connecting a big right hand. So Aguiar is definitely improving his striking, training with the Pitbull brothers in Natal. He trains with Patricio Patrici, Leandro Igo, and many other fighters. Igor Siqueira, Felipe Bunes, all LFA vets.
Absolutely. Stacked Pitbull brothers gym. Yeah, coming off a 37-second title fight victory. And you're exactly right, Thiago. He got the win by rear naked choke, but it was his punching power that set it up. Both of these men have faced some difficult opponents in their career. The win-loss record for Degli, 102 victories to 49 defeats. 37 and 35 for Aguiar. Punches his way in. Oh, nice body shot. The body shot by Degli. And that is all. The champ puts an end to this fight in the very first round with a brutal body shot.
Wow.
The body shot heard throughout Brasilia. My goodness.
My goodness. I mean, it was one shot, one body shot. We don't see that very often. Usually the body shot takes the fight to the ground and then you need some ground and pound to finish. But man, all he took was one punch to the body and Luis Aguiar was out.
Look at that beautiful shot, ripping body shot. And our referee puts a stop to the fight very quickly. 8th first round finish for the champ. And the beautiful, celebration by the 25-year-old Marcos Degli. Carlos Prates said, Dana, you gotta sign this guy. And boy, did Marcos Degli make a statement for that to come to fruition. Wow. And I'm looking over across the octagon, and Aguiar is still down. What a wicked body shot by the champ. Marcos Degli is still the LFA Flyweight Interim champion. You know, we haven't really mentioned it, but the current champion, of course, is Eduardo Chapolin. He has taken some time off to get healthy. He's on the cusp of getting a UFC call-up, but if that doesn't happen soon, Degli versus Chapolin could be next to unify the belts. All right, once again, we go inside the LFA octagon in Tarso.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 35 seconds of the first round, declaring the winner by KO and still the interim flyweight champion of the world, Marcos Thailandês Degli.
Second straight successful title defense, his 12th consecutive victory. And the interim champ, Marcos Degli, is victorious, getting the hardware from the LFA CEO and Soares. big win for Degli. What a performance. Made real quick work of a tough fighter. And now the champ, Marcos Degli, celebrating with his team. He's gonna stand by. He gets the interview with Thiago Pamplona.
I'm here with the winner and still LFA interim flyweight champion. Marcos, you needed 1 minute and 35 seconds to connect the left hand to the body. Did you see that open was something that you planned to connect the hand to the body?
Parabéns, Marcos Tailandês. Você precisou de 1 minuto e meio para conseguir a vitória. Você sentiu quando a mão lhe conectou na linha de cintura que era o fim da luta?
Então, eu tava soltando as minhas mãos, eu tava vendo que ele tava sentindo, ele tava assustado. E aí eu tava esperando um momento para fintar 2 jabs, subir um upper e pegar a linha de cintura, que eu queria que ele subisse a guarda. E aí eu tava ainda achando o momento, na hora que eu vi que ele caiu nessa minha tática, aí eu mandei a linha de cintura. E quando pega a linha de cintura, o meu treinador de boxe fala, mesmo com o cinturão da academia, fica dolorida a cintura dele. Então eu falei, mano, eu vou testar essa bomba. Era uma magia que eu tenho há muito tempo. E meu mestre tá falando pra mim, mano, solta essa magia, solta essa magia. Eu falei que hoje ia ser o dia. E foi.
I was trying to read the game, my hands was connecting, and when the hands connect to the body, even my trainer says, with the pads and everything, it still hurts. So let's work, let's get it done.
Marcos, 12 months, you got the belt and you defended twice. What's next for Marcos Degli? Do you want to fight the linear champ Eduardo Chapolin?
Parabéns pela vitória. O que você quer na próxima rodada? Você quer Chapolin?
Eu acho que ele já tinha que ter vindo, né? Em 12 meses, eu ganhei o título interino, defendi contra o Matheus Severino e agora o Luiz Aguiar. Eu não sei o que esse Chapolin quer. Agora quem não quer lutar com ele é eu. Eu quero o UFC. Hey, Dana! Hey, Mickey! Eu estou pronto! Me dê minha oportunidade! Eu sou o problema da categoria.
I don't care if he doesn't want to fight me. I don't want to fight him now. I want to go to the UFC. Mick, Maynard, everybody, I'm ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, your champion, the flyweight interim champion, Marcos Degli.
Pessoal, eu só queria mandar um abraço para minha avó. Ela se encontra internada e para mim acho que ela é o exemplo de mulher guerreira na minha vida. E eu queria mandar e dedicar essa vitória para ela. Essa é para você, vó Nilza. Eu te amo muito, você é minha guerreira.
Ladies and gentlemen, your champion, Marcos Degli.
Second straight successful title defense for Marcos Degli, and he did it in impressive fashion. That's going to wrap things up from here in Brasilia, Brazil, LFA 225, the hard work moment. Vinicius. The hard work moment of the night. Powered by Brunt Workwear goes to Aristides. Vinicius doing some capoeira to celebrate. Put some boots on, my man. He was almost a 5-1 underdog. That's going to do it for us here in Brasilia, Brazil. We will be back February 6th from Clarksville, Tennessee. Follow us for card updates and new episodes of Inside LFA at LFA Fighting. For my broadcast partners, Thiago Pamplona and Tarso Doria, thank you for watching Legacy of Fighting Alliance number 225. I'm Ron Kruk, and that is all.